Yet North Dakota still remains the least visited state in America. But looking out over the fields, you start to see clues that things are changing. We're on our way to Williston in North Dakota. It's one of those wee towns that radically changed. It had a population of about 10,000. It was a ranching town, a farming town, and they were gradually losing their population. And then all of a sudden came fracking and the oil. And the fracking always seems like a swear word to me. Get your feet off the fracking table. However you say it, fracking is certainly divisive. Basically, it's a way of extracting oil and gas, and it's dangerous work, so it's well paid. And large pay packets for physical work in this day and age has brought people here by the trainload. And it's changed everything, not least the landscape. It seems a sort of crime. I'm supposed to be more neutral than that, but it seems a crime against the earth to me. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. The thoughts of an aging hippie. But the population in the oil boom trebled to 30,000 people, so I'm not sure what to expect. You would imagine locals would be reticent about so many new residents coming to Williston. But dignitaries from the Chamber of Commerce are keen to emphasise the benefits of living on top of an oil field are available to all.
Williston, North Dakota. Boy, there's no other place like it right now. There's a lot of oil beneath our feet. I mean, some estimates, I think somewhere around 7 billion barrels. At the height, there were 8 people per day moving to Williston, North Dakota, coming off the train with their backpacks and their suitcases and their hopes and their dreams, looking for that one chance. Maybe it's their last chance, but there is a chance here.
At the height of the boom in 2012, there were 35,000 people in a town built for just a few thousand. The Walmart car park turned into a giant dormitory where people like Sheila ended up sleeping in their cars.
It was basically the money. Things were falling apart in Alaska. You know, I'm getting a little older. It might be my last time. I'm 71 years old, and I brought Mr. Cab Taxi with me. For 2 years, I slept in the back seat of my red pickup truck.
Love is like a violin.
And as one car multiplied to 6 cars, it was very prosperous.
Looking round now, prosperous is not a word I would use to describe Williston.
Soft and sweet as dreams begin.
How you doing there? Last year, the oil market crashed. 3/4 of the wells shut down and 2/3 of the population left almost overnight. Dormitory villages built to sleep hundreds of men are now eerily quiet. That pub rejoices in the wonderful title of No Place. Chris and Gloria's No Place welcomes bikers. What does that tell you about the bar? It tells you I'm not going in. And down here we get the strip joints, whisperers and heartbreakers, and boom times. The girls are dancing on the poles, having 10s and 20s shoved into their bikini bottoms. Then the slump comes and they find their knickers are full of small change. You can just tell that this is a kind of has-been town. You know, when you're traveling the country, you can't just take people to Disneyland all the time. There's the Sally Army. I bet they're busy.
Many people have said that we're a light in the darkness here in this community.
Were you here before the oil?
We got here about 4 years ago, which is when the boom and everything started taking off. So now it's kind of a slowdown period. A lot of people have been laid off. When they lose their job, a lot of times they've lost their housing, all within 24 hours.
And of course there won't be many other chances of employment in a place like this, would there?
Right. We used to see 25 cases a week. Now we see 25 plus cases a day. And
really?
so, yeah. Our first winter here, we opened up the community center as a heating center, as a place for people to just come, sit, and be warm. People come in, they take naps after a long day of rest, and we're fine with that. And people take naps out there on our pews in our chapel, and we'll bring them a blanket, cover them up.
What's the kind of forecast for employment around here?
Depends who you ask.
Oh, yeah.
There's many people who say that it's going to be another rough year, so I think we'll see more layoffs. The economy is so uncertain right now. Everyone's affected by it. We're all dealing with it, and we do what we can with the resources we have.
In a country that can bail out bankers, I can never make up my mind about a room like this.
This is our chapel where
Is this where you have your
we hold
services?
services. My wife and I, she plays the guitar and sings. I play the drums so that I don't have to sing, because no one wants to hear that.
You play drums so you don't have to take part in the music?
There you go.
It's a side of the oil boom you never see on the television or the news or anything, that it goes down as well as up.
Exactly.
I will say this, Americans have an indefinable can-do spirit. The men in the oil fields may be gone, but some aren't given up just quite yet.
The bartender and the cab driver were going to be the last to go. You know what? So I'm sticking it out. Unless we change our supply of energy, if we go to nuclear or something from outer space, we still need oil.
Take me back to Williston, I want to be fracking again. I want to be fracking again. I want to be fracking again. Oh, take me back to Williston, I want to be fracking again. I want to be fracking again and again and again. 'Cause I'm an oil guy, an oil guy. Is that a different way of pronouncing an old guy? I'm an oil guy, and I don't give a shit. I've been away from Williston and I don't miss it one bit. Oh!